Hello, this is Doc Arena Doc. I'm one of the 2 guinea pigs that lives with these chinchillas here at Jamie's house, and I'd sure like to get into their videos sometimes. I'm sure many of you have seen mine, Pigaritaville, and doing the Doc Arena, stuff like that, the piggies. But I know you're all here to learn more about the chinchilla. They're cute little fellas, you know. Anyway, I can't stick around because, I got my own life. I got my own things to do. So I'll just say have a good day, and we'll be seeing you pretty soon. Thanks a lot for your support. This is Doc.
Should I feed my chinchilla a salad, greens, and fruits? The answer is no. They don't need that stuff. Fruit contains too much sugar, and it doesn't digest well, and greens are not easily digestible. Chinchillas are a specialty animal. They're considered by many a boutique animal. The only doctors that can really take care of them properly take care of exotic animals. Exotic vets are a must, and they are expensive. This is something that you need to think about. One other thing I'd like you to think about if you're 13, 14, or 15 years old. Many of you are going to go off by the time you're 18, and you'll have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and you'll go out to parties, and you'll have your prom, and you'll have your sweet 16, and all of a sudden, that little playtime that your chinchilla needs so badly is just going to be disregarded. Not to mention that if you're 18, 19, 20, 21, this will be the time you either get a job, or that you go to some kind of college or some other schooling, or you may move. And it's unbelievable how many letters I get from people who aren't permitted to have animals in their new condominium or their new apartment or their new house, and the chinchilla suffers. So if you're 13, 14, 15 or younger, you've got to try to think about the future. Even though chinchillas are so cute and they look like they would be great pets, please think ahead. I get a lot of mail saying, Jamie, my chinchilla poops all over the place. Is he sick? Is there any way to stop him from pooping? And here again, the answer is absolutely not. Those of us who are chinchilla lovers actually find the fact that they never ever stop pooping funny. What you need to do if you want to own a chinchilla is a couple-fold. One is you need to be ready to clean poop every day of your life. Number 2, you're going to have to learn how to use a broom. And in my case, since I leave my chinchillas and guinea pigs and everybody free in my master bedroom, I had to learn how to use a steam cleaner pretty well as well. Be prepared when you get supplies for your chinchilla, if this is your first time, that you should also buy a nice vacuum cleaner, and know that that's part of it. The fact is that if they're pooping quite a bit and the poops are not wet or flat or diarrhea, then the poop is a sign of health. Housing chinchillas. Can I put my chinchilla with my ferrets? Can I put my chinchilla in the same cage as my rabbits? The answer, here again, is no. Chinchillas need to have their own space, and as you know from Chinchilla Part 1, they need a pretty large cage. Putting chinchillas with a rabbit is very, very dangerous because bunnies can kick. If you've ever seen an x-ray of a chinchilla, they've got really one thin little spine, and one kick from a rabbit can kill them or paralyze them forever. The question has been asked over and over, can I use one of the leashes or leads that they sell at the pet stores? They're sold as leashes for bunny rabbits. Please do not use these leashes. These leashes can choke them. You can paralyze a chinchilla very, very quickly. Also, in my videos that are on YouTube particularly, you've seen Lucky out in the garden or out in the field or outside, and people ask me all the time, can I bring my chinchilla outside? Please don't do that. Let me try to remind you that Lucky was a chinchilla with 3 legs. He could run pretty good, really well in fact, but he could be caught. Number 2, the weather has to be completely perfect. It's got to be between 65 and 75 degrees. They can't be in direct sunlight. It's just not a good idea. And worst of all, as I mentioned at the beginning, they're prey animals. So that means that a cat or a dog or even a bird, a hawk, whatever, flying by might attack and kill your chinchilla. So my suggestion is keep your chinchilla in the house with plenty of room to play. Ferrets and chinchillas are no good together. Neither are rats and chinchillas. In terms of these letters I've gotten that I've trained my cat or my dog, they are completely well behaved and they would never attack my chinchilla. Let me warn you that although I'm sure you've worked hard to do that, I would never, ever, ever trust a dog unsupervised in a room with a chinchilla, and the same goes for a cat. I get letters all the time, everybody. It says, look, my chinchilla looks lonely. I think he needs a wife. Or my female chinchilla really could use a boyfriend. Chinchillas are very social, and they do amazingly well with the same gender in the cage. They're more like brothers or sisters, maybe even closer. They become family, and it's a beautiful thing. I have gotten hundreds of letters about breeding and questions about why Lucky's Wonder of Chinchillas does not discuss breeding. Well, I'm going to tell you about that, and I want you to listen very carefully. To me, chinchilla ranchers who do pelting I have no use for, but I do have to give them credit. These are people that since M.F. Chapman brought the chinchilla over in 1923 have studied the genetics of a chinchilla, have studied the care, how much water, how much light, and so forth. Chinchilla ranchers that breed chinchillas for pets, these are people that really know their thing. When you breed a chinchilla at home, you have no idea about the genetics. You have no real idea of their needs. And most times, you won't have the finances for proper vet care, for proper supplies, and it can turn out to be a mess. Now, for those of you who think that breeding chinchillas is profitable, I want to let you know that it's usually not. What does happen, though, is very often you have chinchillas that you can't home, that become a burden for you financially, and many times they end up homeless or in shelters. I'm asking you, please do not breed your chinchillas. If you would, take a look at Craigslist or Pet Finder, and you're going to be blown away how many chinchillas are out there needing homes. Now, it's not just because people have overbred, but because people haven't done their research. They don't understand that chinchillas are up all night. They don't understand that chinchillas cost a lot of money to take care of. And it is a real problem for this beautiful animal. So I'm asking you, please do your research. I've been asked very often if chinchillas like TV or music, and the answer is yes. Most chinchillas are soothed, relaxed, and show interest in watching television, and I've never met a chinchilla yet that doesn't like music. Anyway, I would like to again thank you all for all the great questions you've asked. I hope this has helped you some. All the music you've been hearing in the background is from my CD, Music for Pets and People. Once again, one of the best places to learn and to have some fun would be our forum, Lucky's Wonder of Chinchillas. I'd like to again invite you to join us. I can't always answer every letter promptly because I have a great living in music, but if you get on Lucky's Wonder of Chinchillas, someone is always there to answer your question. Someone will always help you. Real grateful if you joined us and join the party. Anyway, we'll see you soon. We wish you a great day. Thank you very much for supporting our videos. Please be kind to an animal, and please do not wear fur. Thank you all.